Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm rosboundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily lenormand card spread reading. If you're watching right from the start, you'd see we've got a nice cloudy sky with possible potential for rain. Looking at the sky over there, I'll just pop you out to it again. Little dusty, dull looking. The sunshine is not happening. Like yesterday turned into a weird day too. We're here for the cards, so let's go across to looking at what we have as messages from Spirit. Here we go. Oh, haven't got my pointer. I'm charging my iPad out in the other room. So here we go. I've got my letter opener, trusty letter opener. Not that we use them much these days, but here it is. Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti with the expanded edition. It's a gorgeous set, and we've got two cards from that end of it. The main theme for the day today, though, that we have is 8, the coffin, with the 9 of diamonds corresponding to the playing deck. Interesting as our theme. Card 40, the mask, which is in our home space energies, and card 38, the bridges, which is in our workspace energies. So our wisdom is this gorgeous golden colour. It blends it matches beautifully that we've got in the home and workspace. Amazing things will happen, and that is the wisdom. That's the big message. Let's go. Let's see how we can focus. Isn't it beautiful? I just love the owls. It's just that openness of those, the wings. It's the whole persona of what looks like that deep inner wisdom coming from them. It's beautiful. There we go. Amazing things will happen. And we zoom in to the 3 cards alone. Like this, and hopefully they are centered. Looks good, doesn't it? A very interesting spread. So we don't have any comments yet, not that are coming through on my streaming software. So have a wonderful day to everyone. Now I'm just sending that out to where my comments can go, and that is the rosboundy page. So if you can see that, and it's on the YouTubes as well as a comment. Okay, so have a wonderful day to everyone. Just to test the system a little bit. And what we have with our coffin, you can see the details of the treasures that are there on the floor, but they are surrounding the coffin. The historical understanding of the practice of what the Egyptians did was to send off the spirit to the next world, and they would be buried with their treasures if they had any. The rich burial was not always that was given to it, for being able to send off your stuff, the treasures as well, because it wasn't, I don't know the actual proportion. I suppose there was a few of the ultra rich, but anything that warranted having the full-on ceremony and burying the treasures was what they expected to take with them into the next life. And I presume with that they also expected either to pay the gatekeeper or something, or it was just that they'd have those riches in the next life and continue on. I don't know. But this is meant to represent the god Anubis sending off that spirit. They had the major organs in different jars, etc., etc. It's a good read. It's very interesting history. But what it's actually indicating as a theme is, yes, it's it's the completion of something in your day to day. So it's not necessarily of a person being buried, it is just that symbolism of moving something on. So whether you're going to be cleaning out a lot of junk and stuff and sending it to op shops, or the recycling stations at your rubbish tip or things like that. That's what that's indicating. It's getting a bit of a clean out. It's a completing what we have in our life today. There's some aspect of it that is going to be going through that sense of a death and the process of grief, and make it the full-on experience if that's what you're feeling it's indicating for you. Okay, so that's the theme for our day today. And then we've got I've got Diane Wilson here saying hi, Ros. Hi, Diane, lovely to see you here. At least I know the potential, the interaction from the system is working, so thank you as well. Now, in our home space with the masks, it's almost, it's not quite the same, but it's almost like it's wearing all of the different hats that we can need in our home space. As far as a mother and father goes, we do so many different tasks, each one of them specialised in their own way and for the purpose at that point in time. This mask, the way it's represented, to me gives that feeling of wearing, we're putting up a mask for different situations and different circumstances in our days a lot. So, we could be switching this around altogether, and go even on the opposite side of what this one is. This, to me, is stepping through our intuition. It's got that full focus on the third eye. Well, to me, that's that aspect, and the connection to the cosmic being forefront on. And, we're stepping through a doorway and into another realm. That's what I'm feeling from facing what we need to in our home space today, in whatever way that means. Connect with your spirit guides and your helpers along the way as to which, or are you going to wear a mask at all? Do you need to? And have that inner self look at, why are we wearing these particular masks at particular times? It's not a good feeling, that complete vulnerability sometimes, and yet other times it's very healing. So I think today it's giving us that indication that we are needing to finish with something, and there's a bit of inner work happening today, going past the mask and looking inward just to see and act on. I feel it's an acknowledgement. Some things you don't have to act on, but just to acknowledge that that's the understanding you have, why you have it, and all the situations, to be able to forgive self about consequences that happen because of your actions and all sorts of different things. Take that journey, take the inner journey, so that you can help complete something that is needing to go through that process. Okay, that's what I'm feeling in the home space. It is more on that personal level today. And we've got Shaz, good morning, Ros, and all from Sharon, and Diane saying hi to Sharon. So cool. So there we go. I didn't leave that up for very long. So there you go. I just noticed the cute little heart at the end as well. Is that pink? There you go. It's lovely. Thank you. And we've got Mado waving that little emoji from YouTube. I know what it looks like. It's cute. And a hi. Hi, Mado. It's lovely to see you this morning as well. And it's your evening, wasn't it? I think it was you that mentioned you're from Canada. So good evening to you. And now we're in our workspace energetics, and it's the bridges. So, here we've got the spirits moving, taking us across into another lifetime, as far as the historical world, what I've read about the Egyptian history and that process. We're shifting energies just from one side to another. Now, we don't know for sure which side we're on with this one. It's crossing bridges, it's making choices and decisions, or just really being there to enjoy the view as well. It's not giving me the feeling of actually having to do something. I do feel it's a bit more of the observance mode, and then really taking your time to act on it if you want to. We can have that look along the chasm from this first that is closest to us, and imagine that's us in the now in our workspace. Look and observe and see whether we need to just stay where we are and then cross the bridge to go to the next a little later. I'm feeling that there is that sense of the flow below. What are the undercurrents? That's what we're looking at. and really trying to understand the energies that we're seeing in how people are acting, behaving, how the process, or even as part of a business flow, how those processes are working with probably some standard operating procedures, or conflict managements, or manufacturing processes, the services, how we are structuring them to give the best and most efficient result for our customers and our clients. It's all of that type of thing that we're looking at, and that's the blood flow, the river flow of what the business, the earning capacity is, that we are bringing into our home space eventually as our income. The what we are doing for the good of humanity as well. It doesn't have to be paid. This work arena can be anything you love to do with a passion but are volunteering for. It's the whole realm of what do we do out of the home space. Okay, so have a really good time observing that and acting if you feel that strong need to. But I'm feeling we're just shifting energies around a bit today with observation, and then taking the appropriate steps as we need to. Okay, because there is something that's going to need to be completed, bringing that to an end and moving on to what is next. So that's the summary of how I see the reading for today. Hello, Muhammad Sayed. I'm doing well, thank you. I've just noticed you popping in from Facebook. I think I've seen your name before as well. And Mesk, definitely have with yours as well, so thank you. And for being here and saying hello. I do like to see the comments in here, especially those that are in Facebook, in YouTube as well, with those gorgeous smiling trophies. I'm imagining which emoji that is. I'll go back in later. I don't know that I get the live chat coming up as saved. I need to set up some settings, I think, from YouTube side. And good morning, Frank, as well. So good. Lovely to see the growing number of Facebook fans. So thank you. So whatever it is that you've gathered from those three cards as your own messaging from your spiritual connections, in that whatever way you believe that you receive those messages from, your inner self, even if it's just only your gut feeling and intuition, there is more than just this physical body, is my belief, and we do need to be connecting with the fullness of who we are as body, mind, and soul. So take what you feel is the right message, is the message for you. We're all individuals. Every single one of us is going to have a different interpretation. I'm just here to guide along with a general gist of what I feel the messages are that are coming through from Spirit. So thank you for being my witness. Thank you for being here and joining me. And keep being the best you that you can be. And I'll be here tomorrow morning a little earlier. I would say hopefully 7:30, between 7:30 and 8. So earlier than I was this morning. And we'll see you again. Namaste.